Hey, what's going on? It's Rick from Metagamers, and I've got the brand new Incipio Feather for the third generation iPad to show you today. This is a back shell that's going to go on the back of your iPad to protect it from scratches. We've seen a lot of these shells. How does this stand up to the competition? I'm going to tell you, so let's have a look. This is the Incipio Smart Feather, and it's for the third generation iPad, but it'll also work on your iPad too if you've got one. It's going to run you about $34.95 at retail, so you do your shopping if you want one because you could probably pick it up cheaper online. But the key thing is to look for the label for the new iPad because there is a version of this that is only for the iPad 2, and it's a little snug fitting if you try it on your third generation iPad. I've got both the frosted version of this as well as the black that you see here. I'm not going to demo the black. I will tell you that it is exactly as you would expect. It is a solid black color. It has a satiny feel to it, shows a little bit of fingerprinting, but those do wipe off with the microfiber cloth. And again, there's your packaging. This is going to come with the screen shield and a microfiber cloth as well. Now, I cannot comment on the screen shield. I don't use them on my iPads, so I can't tell you if it's a ultra clear one, how good it is, stuff like that. So you'll have to search for feedback on that. I'm going to demo for you how this works with the smart cover because that is really what this case is designed to do, or this shell is designed to do. First thing I want to call out about it is this area here. That is going to go over the hinge or the area that secures your smart cover to your iPad to really keep it in place and prevent it from detaching from your iPad. So let me show you how this works. Let's go ahead and flip it over. And the first thing that I find easiest to do is just to open up my iPad. So the smart cover is open. I'm going to lay one end in, lay the other end. Actually, I like to kind of lift it up so I can put this in those corners first, and you see how that kind of went in. And then I'll just snap these corners in. And then kind of a good practice I always do is I just go all the way around with my finger to make sure that everything is cinched in, and it is. Again, take a look right up there. This is what I'm talking about. So it goes over that area of your smart cover to keep it in place. And the benefit of that is I can do this. And a lot of people have complained that when they use their smart cover, it kind of detaches at will. You don't have to worry about that with this smart shell. It keeps your smart cover attached. Now, if we take a look on this side, you're going to notice a couple of things. First off, there's a small gap there, very small, no concern to me. It is needed for the smart cover to open up. Again, you get coverage all here, and that's what keeps the device or your smart cover secured. Same thing here, a little bit of an opening there. You've got some Incipio branding right along the side. Now, here's the thing about this smart shell. It does leave this whole area open here. So if you've got a back skin on your iPad, which I don't, I've heard that it works. But if you don't, just be aware this is open. You might want to keep this in a bag to prevent scratching. If you lay it on a table, this area is not going to touch because of the round edges of the iPad. So just be aware of that because some people prefer the full coverage. This doesn't have it. On the plus side, the speaker's completely open. There's no distortion of sound. You're going to be able to use your camera connection kit with this, no problem. Up along the top, same thing. This whole area is cut open. So plus side, you can pretty much use whatever headphone jack you got with this. It's going to work. And your microphone and everything else is open. There's your camera cutout here as well. And again, you can see what this looks like up close. So frosted, ultra kind of transparent so you can see the iPad logo, and it doesn't show fingerprinting too bad, and any that you do get you can simply wipe off. So that is the Incipio Smart Feather case. Goes for about $34.95 at retail. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I really like the fact that it secures your smart cover in place. That is a nice feature to have. On the negative side, I'm not so sure about this whole area being open. And likewise up here on top, I like to have the extra coverage. But overall, if you're looking for a shell, this is definitely one to consider, especially considering that they throw in a screen shield as well. That's going to do it for this time. If you guys have questions, comment, or feedback, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, take care, everybody, and have fun. By the way, and in case you were wondering, yes, you can fold this all the way flat against the back of your iPad. and it stays pretty flush. There is no magnet, so it's not going to stay in place. You are going to need to hold this, but it works pretty well.